Welcome back. Today I plan to do some Puzzle Rush on chess.com as part of my daily chess development. I've tried to think of a name for my program, but the best I could come up with is Chess Every Day. And the idea is to at least once a day do something that should help with my chess development. And I've heard that Puzzle Rush can help, at least with pattern recognition for checkmates, simple exchanges, things like that. Of course, the more you get, the faster you get them, you start getting to some harder puzzles, which kind of defeats the purpose of this, at least in my mind. But if you're new here, I'm not a titled player or a chess coach. Like many other chess YouTubers, I'm just a random person trying to get better at chess. And I don't choose the topics of my video based on what I think will get the most views. I choose activities that I think will help me get better at chess and then record myself doing them with these intros tacked on at the beginning. Anyway, that should be long enough. Let's just go. I've dispensed with the 3-minute version. I don't think there's any point in that. I'm just going to do a 5-minute session and then the ones that I miss, I will look at afterwards to see why I missed them and hopefully have time for at least one more, maybe two, for a total of 3. Anyway, let's go. I'm playing with the black pieces. I think this is checkmate. And I am also playing with the black pieces here, which looks like that's checkmate. Ooh, I think I should just advance this pawn, shouldn't I? I think so. And that's checkmate. Okay. And this is checkmate. Do I have a checkmate here? I think so, because my rook's cutting off the places they need to escape. Ah, this one's tricky, but I think my rook's guarding that, so that looked like, if not checkmate, very close. My bishop is pointed at g2, so that should be checkmate. And this is checkmate. Okay, I don't have a bishop pointed at anything here, but I do have a knight. Let's see. What can I do? Oh, my pawn's guarding that square. That's checkmate. It took me a little bit. Okay, white pieces. Well, I should be able to chase that rook off and then promote this pawn. Is that the best idea? Oh, maybe so. Oh, they checked me. Well, I'll get out of check. Okay. The only other way out of check was to block with the rook, so that was nearly forced. I can check with this rook. Oh, that was it. All right. And they've attacked my bishop, but I can take this pawn with check. And then I check down here, I guess, and then take the queen. Okay. Is that checkmate? Maybe. And here we have a checkmate on the back rank. We have to take the rook first. This looks like a check. Oh, the menu popped up, so I didn't see what I played. I hope I played the right thing. Yeah, that shouldn't happen if I'm in the middle of dragging a piece. That's no good. That's not a free knight. That's not a free bishop. What do I have here? Ooh, this one's tricky. Should I just take this pawn? Oh, I should take the pawn. And then the knight, and then the queen. Okay. Sorry, that whole menu thing threw me off there. I think that's checkmate. I'm in check. I have to get out of check. Should I just take the queen? Maybe? And then check? And then win the rook? Okay. I have a check over here, but the bishop's guarding that. Oh, I can check this way. No, I can't because that knight is pinned. My goodness, what can I do? Check here? Oh. That took me a little while. Should I protect the pawn? I guess. And then bring the other one? Okay. And I'm playing with the black pieces here. And I have the black king. Oh, but I can't move that one. But I can move this one and promote. And then move this one and promote. And take there. And then come take their pawn. Okay. That worked out. Oh, wow. They've got all kind of pieces. But I think I can take the queen and then promote this pawn. But they promoted first. So is there any way for me to check them, or should I just go ahead and promote? I don't know. Wait, couldn't they start checking me and then win my queen? I don't know. This isn't checkmate, but it's pretty close. And then I'll take the bishop. Wait, but they could have blocked with their bishop, I think. Okay, I have 2 ways to get out of check. Which one's better? Wait, I can't just take that piece, can I? Should I just move my king? I think I should just move my king. Oh, and they did check me over here. I should take that. Oh, I can move my rook anywhere, and it's check from my queen. Was that good? And then take the rook too? I think I was winning there. I don't know what to do. Go over here and win their queen? No, then they have a bunch more pieces left. Oh, no, I check them here and then go over this way, and then that's mate. Okay. Oh, is that my new high? I just got a new high. That's awesome. I'm not sure what to do here. Oh, I should check with the bishop probably. And then check with the queen over here. Oh, I can't check with the queen, but I can check with the queen down there. I would have failed that puzzle if it allowed illegal moves, but there's another move. Back here? Nope. Oh, I failed one finally. Well, it was about time. I guess take the free bishop. Maybe? Okay, I failed 2. Excellent. I can check here. Failed 3 in a row. Excellent. But I was about out of time anyway, but I set my new all-time record. Look at that. Yeah, I saw the time starting to get lower, and so I wasn't spending as much time looking, but also those were probably harder puzzles. Let's take a look and see what they were. Okay, in this one I got the first couple of moves right, and then I thought it was over, and I was expecting the next puzzle to load, and I looked and it was still the same puzzle. So I checked here, and here I tried to check by doing this. That's an illegal move, so I should have failed this puzzle right then, but I had to take here, and now this is the only remaining check. I mean, besides putting my queen over there, which I don't think is a good idea. No, it's not. Taking the free pawn is also a check. It had to be that. All right. It's not mate, because they're going to take this pawn. So I don't know why that's better than this, other than it's closer. Now, once they take that pawn, I can check with the bishop, either there or here, and be setting up a mate pretty close, but it's not mate yet. I'm curious as to why the puzzle stopped, because after that, shouldn't taking the pawn have been their best move? Oh no, it didn't matter. I had mate in 1. Really? Okay, well, what if they had taken the pawn? Why didn't it continue then? Because this is checkmate, it says. Yeah, that puzzle should have gone on. Maybe the other way. Maybe if it didn't take the pawn, then there was... Okay, see here I have 2 different mates. That's mate, and I have a mate in 2. So it should have gone where they took the pawn, because now I have one move that's clearly better than the others. Mate in 1. All right, yeah, that puzzle should have continued, but I got it wrong anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. All right, next one that I missed was this one. In this one, my opponent played there, and I took the bishop. It's not entirely free because they would take here, and it would be an even exchange. So maybe what I should have done was something else. Take the knight? I think it was taking the knight, because if they took the bishop, then I would get their other bishop, and if they took the knight, then I would get their bishop. Oh, it's still going. Then should I protect the knight by taking that pawn? Okay. Oh, that was it. And they can't come here to attack the bishop because I would take with the knight, and they can't come here to attack the bishop because I would take with the knight. All right, I think I got it. And the last one, all of those were rated in the 14 or 1500s. In this one, my opponent took a pawn, and what did I do? I think I checked here, so that wasn't it. Oh, what about checking over here with the rook? Are those my only 2 checks? No, this is a check, but that loses the queen. This is a check. Maybe that was it. That allows the king to escape. Here, if I check with the rook and the king escapes, then I can always bring the queen over. So it's probably the rook. It was the rook. Oh, and then check with the queen, or just take the rook. Let's see, if I take the rook, they take back, which I assume they would, then I can check here. It's not mate though. All right, well, it's either that or taking the rook. It wasn't taking the rook, so it was this. Okay, and then here, why didn't they block with the rook that time? I don't know. And then here, and then it stopped. And the theme is mate in 3. That's not mate. Not in any game of chess I've ever played. Why does it say mate in 3? Okay, we have to go to the analysis board because I'm confused. Okay, after this, black has a big advantage. Mate in 10, it says. That's not 3, but only 1 move, and it had to be the rook move. What was the problem with this? Just out of curiosity, because they go back, and then I still do have a follow-up check, and then they go back again, and then I have a follow-up check. They can... Oh, it's not good for them to block with the rook. They would come up, and then I would check again, and then they would come up. So it'd be a repetition, basically. Okay, I got it. All right, so if I play here, and their best move is to block with the rook, and I guess the problem with me taking is that then we both just have a queen. Okay, so this was better. They had 2 moves that kept it at mate in 8, and one of them was g2. It was my best move to check. But then here I wondered, why didn't they block again? That's their best move. But if they had done that, then I would have just come up 1, and then they would have had multiple choices. h3, g3, g1. I don't know why h3 is listed first. That immediately gives up the rook. At least these 2 continue protecting the rook. But it says h3 is listed as their top move, but I wouldn't take the rook. I would check again, and then they would go down 1, and I would check over here, and they would go to protect the rook, and I would check here, and then they would... It says they wouldn't block with the rook. Oh, if they did block with the rook, I would have mate on the back rank. So they would come over, I would check over here, then they would block with the rook, then I would check down there, and if they blocked with the rook, this is mate. All right. So yeah, that's what I was wondering, is because they blocked with the rook the first time I checked with the rook, but here they didn't block with the rook, they just moved out. And then I went there, and that was the end of the puzzle. It's still mate in 6, because as I pointed out, they have at least 2 ways to get out of check. It says this is the best one, and I would want to check with the queen. They would block with the rook. I would want to come back to e4, but I could also go to g4, and it would be almost as good. So if I went to e4, wouldn't they block with the rook? Sure. Then I would go to g4. They could block with the rook, but if they did, then I can check down here, and they can't block with the rook. They have to go to h3, and then says this is checkmate? Yes, because my queen's guarding that square. Wow. All right, well, if I had known I had a forced mate in 11, I would have still not solved that puzzle. But you know what? I said I was going to do another one, but since I set my all-time high, I'm not going to do another one. I'm going to leave it at that rather than disappointing myself by only getting 19 or something in the next one. Thank you for spending your time here. I'll see you next time.